This is the story of a dangerous spy agent named Tyler Rake, who is completely different from other agents. His job is to enter the most dangerous cities in the world and rescue people alive from amidst thousands of bullets fired by enemies. Until now, not a single mission of his has failed, but this time he was going to get a mission where returning alive would be the biggest challenge for him. So the story begins in a deserted area where first we meet Tyler's boss, who a few days ago had come in police uniform and kidnapped Ovi from India to Bangladesh. After completing the mission, he was to be paid handsomely. So without delay, he began investigating the mission. Soon he found out that as soon as Tyler got the mission details, he reached Bangladesh without wasting a moment. He sat by the roadside posing as a dealer's man, waiting for the kidnappers. A bearded man a little distance away was also waiting for Tyler's signal. But they did not know that all this was part of Tyler's plan. Soon Tyler was taken to a deserted building. Upon reaching there, the kidnappers put a pistol on his head for ransom, but Tyler did not waste a single. At the first opportunity, Tyler also killed the other kidnapper, then he broke the ropes on his hands. At that time, the guards still did not realize that their time of death had come. Suddenly there was a heavy knock on the door, as soon as the kidnapper. As he entered the room, he attacked every kidnapper. The sound of gunfire immediately attracted the attention of the guards stationed outside. But as soon as they went to pick up their weapons, the bearded man hiding outside shot all of them one by one. But soon his bullets ran out, forcing him to fight hand to hand. Tyler had already picked up Thor's hammer, so these small-time goons were like children before him. In the blink of an eye, he dusted many goons. Another goon came from behind with a gun, but he also could not withstand Tyler. Just when he thought it was all over, he heard the sound of a gun being loaded from behind. When he turned around, a small child was holding a gun and after that, Tyler immediately untied Obi's ropes and told him to follow him. Soon, according to the plan, Tyler started to leave with Obi from there. On the other hand, the gangster got to know everything about Tyler. Then he also put a bulletproof jacket on Obi. Finally, he recorded a video and sent it to Nicole. Then he started the next plan. Tyler took Obi directly towards the river flowing at the edge of the jungle. As soon as Tyler and he went down to check, a masked man attacked from behind and killed both with a single blow. The bearded man monitoring outside also sensed something wrong and immediately. Now his next target was Tyler. At that very moment, the police tracked the ship. Nicole immediately relayed this news to Tyler. Upon hearing the news, Tyler immediately started to run away from there with Obi. Then the masked man spotted him. But as Tyler stopped behind a rock, the masked man removed his mask. The truth came out that the masked man was none other than Seiyu, a man of Obi's father who had come to save Obi without informing anyone. Seiyu. Because there were two reasons behind this. First, that Obi was now a valuable prize for him, and second, he did not want the one he had saved from the jaws of death to be in danger again. So Tyler immediately threw a grenade. Taking advantage of this moment, he ran away with Obi and reached near the same factory. From there, they immediately took a car and sped away without delay. But after a short distance, suddenly two police cars came from ahead and stopped. Seeing Tyler, he hijacked a police car and started chasing them. Then seeing the opportunity, Obi got out of the car and tried to go to Seiyu, but Tyler stopped him and told him that his father had given him money to save him. He suspected that perhaps his father had betrayed him and that even the police here were in cahoots with the kidnappers. So Tyler turned the car towards the route Nicole had told and tried to get out of there, but the police chasing him. Finally, he reversed the car and crashed into Seiyu's car parked behind. The sudden collision caused Seiyu to lose control. On the other hand, the other police who arrived there ignored him and directly went after Tyler. But as they moved forward, suddenly many policemen appeared in front of him, but none of them could stop Tyler. They were not strong enough. Tyler took down all of them at once, but one policeman saw an opportunity and immediately ran towards Obi. The policeman followed him running outside, but as soon as he stepped outside, Tyler shot him dead. After that, Tyler took Obi and started to leave, but then 4 more policemen appeared ahead. Tyler took cover and Seeing this, he immediately ran towards the stairs with Obi, but as soon as he reached the top, he saw that a helicopter was also keeping watch in the sky. So both immediately started to go back down, but as they reached the second floor, seeing Tyler fall, Seiyu immediately got up and picked up a gun from the ground and started moving forward to finish Tyler. Then he heard Ove scream and immediately turned towards his voice. When he reached there, he saw that some police. But as soon as he reached the turn, Tyler hit him with a truck, after which he immediately put Ove in the truck and both sped away from there, but the helicopter flying above was continuously chasing them as soon as W. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Tyler took Ove and left from there. Soon the colonel found out that both were still alive. Hearing this, the gangster immediately sent all his men to kill Tyler. Meanwhile, Tyler with Ove. Nicole also revealed that apart from Tyler, his entire team had been killed in this mission. Therefore, she clearly advised Tyler to leave Ove there so that he could easily get out of the enemies himself, but Tyler flatly refused. Hearing this, Nicole finally agreed. She said she would arrange a helicopter near the bridge 4 kilometers away and they would be taken out from there. Following Nicole's advice, Tyler started moving from there at night. He took the road. He was watching them when suddenly, without thinking, they started firing bullets directly at him. Tyler immediately hid behind the vehicle and quickly threw some smoke grenades because there were children in front, so he did not want to kill them. But before he could fire, Tyler slapped the child to the ground, then suddenly a government helicopter arrived from above. Seeing this, Tyler did not delay and immediately took Ove and left from there, running away so that they could take Ove out of the city. Soon Seiyu reached the place. Tyler gave him his weapons and also told him the location of the helicopter, but to reach there they had to cross 2 barricades, so Tyler D. The attack diverted the soldiers' attention to Tyler, resulting in fierce fighting from both sides. Taking advantage of this, Seiyu crossed the barricade at high speed with a vehicle, but Tyler had not even managed to leave when the enemies were rapidly advancing towards him, but whoever came in front, Tyler immediately eliminated them. The soldiers coming from above fell one by one within moments. At that moment, Tyler heard the footsteps of soldiers on the stairs and immediately took out a grenade. Meanwhile, Seiyu had reached the second barricade with Ove, but seeing the heavy crowd and traffic in front, it was clear that leaving with the vehicle was impossible. So he left the vehicle and decided to move through the crowd. He slowly moved through the people. As soon as he got out of the crowded area a little, he looked back to assess the situation because now even if caught, there was a chance to escape. He quickly scanned the soldiers' positions and devised a plan to attack in his mind. He killed several soldiers one by one. Then he took out a grenade and threw it at the soldiers at the right moment. Taking advantage of the explosion, he quickly returned to Ove. Meanwhile, the explosion on the bridge immediately alerted the colonel and Oth. And he started firing blindly on the helicopter, but he could not withstand the heavy fire coming from the front for long. He only tried to save his life by hiding. 5 soldiers with 5 guns at once. Now the situation was that special forces were in front and soldiers behind, completely trapping Seiyu. He immediately called Tyler for help, but Tyler was still stuck among the soldiers. Then suddenly a vehicle loaded with weapons appeared in front of him and as soon as he got out, Tyler grabbed the machine gun and killed the soldier, then threw 2 grenades inside the vehicle and moved far away. Meanwhile, Seiyu was slowly about to give up, but suddenly Tyler's boss Nicole arrived there, and as soon as she came, she drove the vehicle. At that moment, Tyler reached the second barricade where he precisely killed the soldiers standing on the bridge one by one. Soon Tyler found out Ove's position, so he moved forward along the edge of the bridge towards the remaining surround. Now Seiyu was silent forever. Meanwhile, Ove was left completely alone and slowly moved, hiding towards the pool. Whenever he saw someone, he immediately hid under some vehicle. Then the helicopter came to help Tyler. Meanwhile, the colonel killed another man for Nicole. Seeing this, Nicole immediately lay down on the ground and started searching for the sniper using the vehicle as cover. But after firing 1 bullet, the colonel completely hid himself and nothing more was. Tyler fell there as soon as he was shot. The colonel was about to fire another bullet to finish him when suddenly Ove came running and stood in front of Tyler. Seeing Tyler covered in blood, tears came to Ove's eyes. Meanwhile, the colonel was still lying in ambush looking for an opportunity. But then Nicole located the colonel. Tyler gathered his remaining strength and immediately got up so that Ove could have a chance to escape. He risked his life. But this time, everyone was surprised to see who fired the shot because it was none other than the curly-haired boy whom Tyler had left alive. Angrily, Nicole counterattacked the boy, causing him to run away. Everything began to blur for him, then suddenly he saw a glimpse of his dead son whom he had failed to save during a mission. Seeing this, Ove could not stop himself, but before he could reach Tyler, TBH,